Fantastic game of football at the J Davidson Stadium this afternoon. Altrincham have run out winners by the odd goal in 5 with a dramatic late winner from James Walshaw. And we've got the man who's been the big talking point at Altrincham Football Club this week, our new signing, Danny Higginbotham. Danny, debut today. Big game for you, having joined from Chester, and really exciting encounter, I thought.
Yeah, it was. I think we started the game very well. We started the second half very well as well. And to go 2-0 up and then, give them credit, Leamington, they come back into it and give as good as they got. But, the winner was a great finish and really delighted to have got the 3 points on my debut.
We had a great start. Damien Reeves has put us ahead in the 5th minute and started really on the front foot. But Leamington actually did get a good grip of the game. Didn't create too many chances, but put us under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they did. I think obviously speaking to the manager and everything, that's what they like to do. I think it was a very similar game at their place, a tight game and what have you. But obviously the conditions were difficult. But I thought as a group, and as a team, we liked to pass the ball. But I think we also scrapped well when we needed to today as well.
We've got the bonus of an early goal in the second half. Damien Reeves has missed a couple of early chances as well, but 2-0 up, it was set fair. But all of a sudden, a very controversial decision has changed the game, and I understand you were involved in that.
Yeah, he's given a penalty against me, and he's initially blown a whistle, and for me, I thought he was going to give us a free kick, and he's pointed to the spot. The lad, I think it was more for them. He's even turned around to me and just started laughing. He said because he was holding me, but it's one of them things. If it would have ended up, being the equaliser and it stayed that way, then obviously I think I'd be a little bit more disappointed than what I am. But it's not too much of a problem because we've won the game.
Damien Reeves has missed another chance, but they've equalised with a free kick. Difficult free kick to deal with, and it's taken a bit of a deflection, and Magunda's knocked it in. But I suppose disappointing from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, it is. They've got some big lads, but maybe as a group, maybe we should do better there. But for me, is the one thing I've seen already is that we're always going to score goals here. And that's one of the beauties of the players there. They can score goals, and to have 5 different goal scorers like they did the other day, speaks volumes, and it gives the team a chance.
And very, very tight game, but James Walshaw's come on and he's won it with an absolute thunderbolt. I was screaming at him to pass it, and that seemed to me to be the obvious thing to do, but what a strike.
Yeah, I was right behind him, and I was right behind it, obviously a bit of a distance away, but you could see when he's hit it, he's purposely, bent it into the corner, and, the keeper couldn't get anywhere near it, and, we probably had the better chances, at times they probably controlled some of the game, but like I say, if you're going to go and win the league, it's results like this you've got to scrap out, and we did do, which is great.
And you've joined the club during the week, and it's fantastic news for everybody at Altrincham Football Club. Really delighted that you've joined us. And it's a great story as well, because a local lad coming towards the end of his career, coming back to his hometown club.
Yeah, no, it's something that I promise a lot of people. A lot of my friends are Altrincham fans, and it was something that I always said I wanted to do. Before the end of my career, I think it was something with, obviously I was at Chester. And I had, till the end of this season left, but my media commitments had really taken over. So I was able really to, to do 2 things that I wanted to, concentrate more on the media, but also come and play for Altrincham, which is great for me. It's a really proud moment for me. Obviously, I've not played for the last couple of weeks or trained or anything, so it was a case of just getting the cobwebs off today. But like I say, it was nice. It was a bit of a bizarre feeling because I've been used to over the years here watching the team, but to be involved in that is great. And hopefully things will only get better now.
And how much do you know about the current team?
Not too much, obviously. I know about Reeves. He's unbelievable at this level. The amount of goals that he scores and what have you. I know Jake Moult a little bit as well from his brother Louis, who was at Stoke. But other than that, I don't really know too much of the place. Stuart Colburn I know quite well because he's been here a long time, and I've had a few nights out with him over the years. But the lads have made me feel really welcome, which is great. And like I say, I'm looking forward to getting to know more as well.
You mentioned a lot of Altrincham fans you know well, and there's a lot of people in and around the club that are well known to you.
Yeah, definitely. That's the good thing with this football club. The same fans are here now as when I started watching Altrincham at the age of 7 or 8, and they still follow the club, and it's nice to have a chat with them and catch up because there's some great characters here.
And of course, you're captain in Gibraltar at the moment. What's the family connection there?
It's on my mother's side. My mother's full Spanish, but my grandma is part Gibraltarian, so it's come from that. And that was an unexpected call up at the age of 34, but something I didn't want to turn down because I think I would have regretted it. And it was a great experience for me, to say I've been able to play international football and to get the result that we did against Slovakia was great. And got the Euro 2016 qualifiers coming up in September as well.
Yeah, 0-0 against Slovakia, not to be sneezed at. That's a really good result. I think that game was played at the Estadio do Algarve.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and it was a great experience, and everybody was writing us off before the game. I think it was something like, I don't know, 10 or 15 to 1 to even get a draw. So it was great, and you could see after the game as well how much it meant to all the people involved. There was a lot of tears and that, because it's been a big fight that Gibraltar have been doing recently to be recognised by UEFA, and now that they have, they're really looking at trying to go places.
And you've joined us at an interesting stage of the season. We're up to third now in the league, just 2 points behind North Ferriby United. Telford in second. We've got a game in hand on them. So some big games coming up, starting with Gainsborough on Tuesday and then Telford here next Saturday. It's going to be an exciting few months, I think, until the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely. But the lads, you can see from the way they're playing, they're full of confidence. I think it's 5 or 6 unbeaten now. If you can keep doing that, and like today, obviously it wasn't probably wasn't the greatest game to to watch, but that shows the making of a good team. To win in different ways. Stalybridge, obviously I heard they completely annihilated them twice. And that's all great. But results like today, when you've really got to put a shift in. These are the results that will end up winning you the league, hopefully. So the longer we can keep this unbeaten run going, then great. And hopefully we can start challenging the leaders and get to the top of the league.
I guess your phone and your Twitter account and whatever have been really busy the last few days.
Yeah, it's been very busy. But like I say, I'm really grateful that the opportunity's come to play here, obviously, and I was just very thankful for Chester as well that they understood my situation. So a lot of people have been very good to me in the last couple of weeks, and I owe a lot of people for that.
Thanks very much. That's Danny Higginbotham there, making his debut today in a 3-2 victory over Leamington. Dramatic late score from James Walshaw, which gave Altrincham all 3 points. We go to Gainsborough on Tuesday, 7:45 p.m. kickoff at the North Home. Gainsborough Trinity versus Altrincham in the Skrill North.